let's talk a bit about the last match there, right? Let's talk about that. And let us actually go and let's bring up the game, Liverpool Wolves, first game of the season. A 1-0 win for Liverpool, I could recall. And we scroll down to that game. Where's that game? 1-0. I could remember that, but like it was, the two results, both 1-0 versus City and Liverpool. Yeah, 1-0 right here, right? 1-0. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. Divock Origi in the 94th minute. It was that close. December 4th, it was that close. Okay? Is it going to be that close again? Could be. Could be. You see what I'm saying? You never know. You never ever know. Wolves have not been playing that well lately. You never ever know. You never ever know. So, if you check Wolves and they form lately, 1-1 against Norwich there. I still have to watch the highlights of this. I didn't even know that game finished 1-1, to be completely honest. I didn't even realize that game played. For real. Yeah, I think I did glimpse the result, but 1-1. Yeah. That's not a good result against Norwich, right? Timo Pukki with the goal. I did talk about Timo Pukki in the preview. 5-1 against City. The 2-2 against Chelsea. So they're not really in terrible form. But after they came back from the hiatus, they lost those games there against Burnley and Brighton, right? They had a break between the 8th and the 24th. Lost to Burnley, lost to Brighton. But I think they bounced back well with 2 points against Chelsea and against Norwich, right? They got battered against Man City. They play against Liverpool, a team that they almost gained a point from this season. It's at Anfield. It doesn't mean anything really because teams could go to Anfield and get points, you know what I mean? And perfect example here is Tottenham, right there. Tottenham. So look, it hinged on the results of these last two games. Liverpool hosts Wolves, Man City hosts Villa. But there's another factor that comes into play here. There is another factor. The Champions League final, which is 6 days after that game against Wolves. Are Liverpool gonna go all guns blazing in the league and put the Champions League final at risk? Because believe me, man, anything could happen. You don't want to go in. I'm not just saying this because I want Liverpool to play a heavily rotated team or anything. They could still do that and win. But I'm saying, let's just look at it from a neutral standpoint here. If Liverpool goes in all guns blazing, Salah not 100%, Van Dijk not 100%, right? You're going to need them guys in the final. Or maybe you don't, but ideally you would need those guys in the final. You would need them in the final, right? I could see Liverpool rotating again, but having those guys on the bench just in case you need them. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think it would be the wisest thing to go all guns blazing. I know it would help City to go on to win the league if Liverpool go in with a rotated team, because I think Wolves are going to be a bit tougher to beat than Southampton, right? You want to believe that. I just don't see Klopp going all guns. I think Klopp's going to trust those French players again against Wolves with the Anfield backing and see what happens. Because even if you go in, and this is why I'm saying that. I'm saying that because even if you go in all guns blazing against Wolves and you get that desirable result, and then Man City still win, it ends up being all for nothing. You may be saying it's not all for nothing because you're getting the job done and seeing if Man City, buckle. But it's not good to bet on City buckling in a position like that. You see what I'm saying? It ain't the Champions League. If it's a Champions League, then yeah, it ain't a Champions League. You see what I mean? So, Liverpool won't want to go all guns blazing, get the job done, have a couple casualties, and then go into the Champions League final short-handed and losing it. That would be devastating. In retrospect, you would say, hey, man. In hindsight, you would say, man, hey, man, maybe Klopp should have just said, hey, look, man, City's winning the league already. Just wrap these guys in cotton wool and not risk anything. Because Real Madrid are on fire this season. You see what I'm saying? They've been on fire all season. So, yeah. What helps Man City is that Villa's defense isn't all that good. That is one thing that's gonna help City. Tyrone Mings, Callum Chambers, Courtney House, these guys are not good enough. See what I'm saying? They might have good days, but they might also have days where they make a lot of mistakes. And you could see what happened Tyrone Mings in that Liverpool game. You know, dilly-daddling on the ball and slipping and so clumsy, man. You see what I'm saying? So clumsy. And I just can't see that defense keeping a clean sheet or keeping Man City at bay. It could happen. It could happen. We could well go on to lose the league. And I think if that happened, that will be devastating. I laugh here nervously, but I'm telling you, that would be devastating. As I said, if we do lose the league, I might spontaneously combust. You know, stay just like that and just burst into flames. Because I don't see how we could be in a position like this, have West Ham to defeat, and not score that penalty. You see what I'm saying? So anybody to be blamed, it got to be the players. It got to be the players, you know? This game, man. This game. It's a beautiful game, man. It goes down to the wire. It goes down to the wire, man. It goes down to the wire. I know a lot of people want us to bottle it, and it would be one of the greatest bottling of all time. But it would also be very hard for Liverpool fans to take if they come in second by 1 point again for a second time against Man City. And within the last 10 years, a third time coming in second to City. First time being by 2 points. Second time by 1. And now again by 1 point. That'll be tough. That'll be tough. There's also more permutations where Man City lose, but Liverpool draw. Man City win on goal difference. That'll be a crazy one as well. I'm telling you, Sunday is going to be wild. It is going to be wild because when the goals are going in, teams have to be focused on their own matches. Be focused on your own match. I could recall when we won by 1 point, the Liverpool fans and the Liverpool team, they were more focused on the City game. They were more focused on the City game than their own game. You see what I mean? And you can't do that. You can't do that. That was that Vincent Kompany goal, right? You can't do that. You can't. And Klopp said that. Klopp said, I was more focused on Man City, and that is why Liverpool went on to win the title the season after that, because they focused on their own thing. And then after that, Klopp came out and approached the season the wrong way, saying he's going to attack the title. You don't attack no title. You don't. You defend the title that you have. You defend it. You don't attack no title. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. But look, two great teams. But guys, I know people are scared of City. I know that. I know that. The team is so good. The team is so damn good, man. And that is why City gets so much hate, because they have financial power. They could basically bring in the players that they need. No, City cannot buy who they want.